Hi everyone, and welcome to this Catenda webinar. My name is Ricker Decolt, and I will take you through today's webinar where we will be focusing on the Bimsync mobile app. Especially we will be focusing on the 2D and 3D viewer. We will be looking at how you can add 2D markers to issues in the mobile app and also in Arena. And we will also be looking at the document section in the mobile app. So I will briefly begin in Arena, which is the browser version of Bimsync. Bimsync is an open CDE where you gather all the models, all the issues, and all the documents into one platform, into one collaboration platform. So in documents, you can view, you can annotate documents, you can link these documents then to the issue system where people can comment and collaborate. And also we have the model section with a 3D viewer where you can look at the models that has been uploaded to Bimsync, all the different trade models. So we have the MEP, the structural model, the landscape model, and so on. That is based on how you collaborate and split up the IFCs in the project. So for today's session, we will be looking at the mobile app. So let's jump straight into it. So now I have opened the app, which you can download on both Google Store and the App Store on iPhone. And this is the first page you will see when opening the app before you sign in. This app is completely free. If you have a subscription, if you have a project in Bimsync, it's free to download and free to use. So this is a place where you can collaborate on issues. If you're on the run, you can look at, answer, comment, create issues for the project. You can look at the documents and drawings. And we also have powerful visualization, both 2D and 3D. So let's get started. So it will ask you to sign in. And then it will ask you to allow access for the Bimsync app for the user. Press allow. And then you jump into the mobile app. So now we see all the projects that this user is a part of. So this is what you will see when you sign in the first time. You will see all the projects that you are a member of in Bimsync. For this project, I will use the English version of this project. So before jumping into the project, let's have a look at the settings of the app. So in the top right corner, you see the settings wheel. So here you have some different settings you can set for the app. So the first one is that you can say what you want to look at first when going into a project in Bimsync. So you can either go straight into issues, which is by default filtered on issues that are assigned to you, or you can have the dashboard, which will show you some statistics of issues and then have an interactive statistics settings where you can jump straight into issues that are shown. I will also show this. You can say that you want to have the absolute date format shown. We even have left-hand in mode. So for you who use the left hand when using the phone, we have a setting that will make it a bit easier for you to use the app. Then you can choose if you want to have the best quality in 3D or if you want to have the best performance for your phone. And then we also have dark and regular mode. So I will use the regular mode for this session. Now let's jump into a project. So now I changed from issues to dashboard to have open when I go into projects, and here you see the statistics. You'll have a progress bar on how many issues that are closed up against how many issues that are open. So in this project, 14% of all issues are closed. On the left-hand side of statistics, you see issues that are assigned to you and open, closed issues that are assigned to you, issues that are requested by me, and overdue issues that are assigned to me. And then on the right-hand side, you see more general. Sorry about that. And on the right-hand side, you see general issues for the entire project. And these are also interactive. So if I press on the 5 here, open issues, you will be taken into a filtered list with the issues that are assigned to you and open. And then you can jump into the issue. You can see the information that has been put into this issue, what kind of status it has, type, who's it's requested by and assigned to, and also if it would have been a due date or a location set to this, milestone, label, and a description. And then you also have the comments, which in this case is annotations from a document from Arena. You can view the pictures, and then also you can comment yourself in the issue. But more on this and more webinars about the mobile app. In this one, we will be focusing on the 2D and 3D viewer. So in the left-hand menu, you have a 2D view button. In this feature, you will go to this list, choose what model you want to have as the 2D underlay. In this case, I will choose the architect model because that has the most information, that has all the rooms in this project. So that's why I choose this one. Then you click load the selection, and then you will be taken to another view where you select what floor you want to look at. So in this case, I choose the first floor to look at. Some simple navigation, one finger navigation will pan around the model or around the 2D view. And if you want to zoom, you use 2 fingers and you pinch. And then you can also rotate using this pinch method. So in this, you can look at the 2D view, and you can scroll around in the 2D view. So let's have a look at the 3D view of the model. So you can either go into the menu and choose 3D view, or you can switch by using this button in the middle here to go back and forth between 2D and 3D. If I press 3D, then I select the same model, select the architect model for this case. You can of course have more, like several models open at the same time. So if I go back here, I can choose the structural model as well, and the MAP model, and load, and this will be loaded into the app. Now we see the same model as we did in Arena inside a mobile app. Some simple navigation features. If you use one finger and then move it around the screen, you will orbit in the model. If you do one long press with one finger, it will start to pan in the model. Same in 2D, same as in 2D. If you pinch, you zoom. So that is the three basic navigation tools for 3D. And then we also have this joystick on the right-hand side. So if you're left-handed and use the left-hand mode, this will be on the left side of the screen. And then we have several tools to use in 3D, same as in Arena. So if you select an object, we don't have to select an object either. In the bottom left-hand corner, we have something called 3D tools. So if you open this, you will have a toolbar with multiple tools. The top one is multi-selection. So if you press this, you're now able to select multiple objects at the same time in the viewer. The next one on the list is what kind of view you want to have. So we have perspective, and then we have orthographic view. So if you want to look at the 3D in more of a 2D way of looking at things, you could then choose orthographic and then, for example, top view. So now you see the model from the top without seeing more objects around it. So that's just some selections that you can do in the 3D view. So I will go back to perspective view now. Then we have the tools that lets you hide objects, make objects translucent. So if I select an object now and press the top one is show all. The top one is look at selection, so that will fit the object into the viewer. I will just for this turn the joystick off so you see a bit more of the screen. The next one is show all. The third one from the top is hide selection, so that will hide the object. The next one will hide all other objects. The second to last one will make the selection translucent. So if I show all and then make this object translucent, it's still in the viewer, but you can see through it. And then the last one is make other objects translucent. So as you can see now, all the other objects are translucent, while this one is still viewable. So if you press the second to top one, that's the show all button, and you will be, and then you have all the objects back again. Then we also have cutting planes. So if you select an object and then press the scissor, it will create a clipping plane. If you press it again, it will remove the clipping plane. And then we also have the next button, which is a button to reverse the clipping plane. And then the last one here is that is completely new, a measuring tool. Oh, sorry. So if you click this, you're able to use the laser measure and create measures in the 3D viewer. And then the last button is a full screen mode to look at the 3D viewer and 2D viewer. You can also look at them at the same time. So for example, if you want to look at them at the same time, you can click the 2D, 3D split button. And then if you want to look at only the 2D, you can press this. What you can also do, if you have selected a space in 2D, is that if you press the 3D view button then, you will be able to create a query of the room selected. So when you press this, you get some selections. The top one will show you the entire model. The next one will show you the floor that you're in. The third one will show you the room from bottom. That will show you all the floors with this room selected as kind of like a query. So that footprint of the room will then stretch up through the entire model. And then the last one will show you that room in the floor that you're in. So if I press the bottom one, that will show you that room in the floor that you selected. And you can view that in the viewer. And this is also if you have large models with multiple different trade models in it. This is a valuable feature to be able to minimize the size of the model in the viewer. So if you experience it to be slow, this is a great way to make the viewer a bit faster and quicker to only look at a selection of models inside a space. So now let's look at the next feature on the in this webinar, which will be the 2D markers. So as you may have seen in Arena, we have a way of placing 2D markers in issues. And this is a way to, if you're scrolling around in the 2D view in Arena, you will be able to locate issues inside of that. And that is also possible in the mobile app. So now I did a long press inside the 2D view, and then a marker will appear. So if I use this now, press the plus button here on the right-hand side, I will start an issue. So in this issue, I can add a title, mobile app, 2D marker. I can place it on what issue board I want to have it on. Just put it on this one. I can assign the issue to someone. I can set a due date. of course, more on issue workflows in the mobile app in future webinars, but this is just a quick session where I will show you how you can do this. You can add labels and then you can add a description also. So this is to show how the 2D marker function works. In the bottom here, you have more tools and more information to add to the issue. You have photos, which will take you to the photo section of your phone. You can add photos directly to the issue with the camera function in the middle, in the bottom here. And then you can also add a snapshot of the model. So let's say we open the 3D model again. Then we can add a viewpoint also, or a snapshot to the issue. So in the top right corner, you have the create issue button. So when you click this, and when you go back to this issue now, you can look at the marker in 2D. So now you see this in 2D in the app. And also, if I go back to Arena, we can go to issues and look at the same issue as I just created in the mobile app, and look at the marker in 2D. So this is a great way for workers on the construction site to report issues back to the management group who sits in the Arena version of Bimsync. So they will now have a full overview of where the issues are located in the building. And that's a great way to track, okay, is it some special areas in the model where we have a lot of issues? Is there something we can do? Is it something we can improve on the site? So that is a bit of the 2D workflow between the mobile app and Arena. So let's jump back to the mobile app. So this was a very quick session about issues inside the mobile app. We will do more webinars about this and have a more detailed session where we go through all the sections of the issue creation and more about the 2D, 3D workflows connected to the issues. Now I will look more at the different tools and the function that you can do in 2D and 3D. But in future webinars, we will look also at how you can connect these more to the issues. And now for the document section of the mobile app, which is also located in the menu, left-hand menu. So I will just show you that it's possible to look at documents inside the mobile app now as well. And you can look at the exact same documents as in Bimsync Arena. You can look at PDFs, the drawings. So you see it will quickly download the drawing or the document, and then you can look at them. Then you have some different view modes. You can look at the dark mode, sepia mode. You can rotate the pages. look at thumbnails, and then you can also search within the document. So if you have a written document, an Excel or a Word document, you can then search in it. So that was quickly about the document section of the mobile app. And that was it for today's session about the mobile app. I hope you learned something new. I hope you want to test out the mobile app. It is under continuous improvement and progress. So new features will be added in every new release. So download it and stay updated. If you have any questions, you can contact us at either sales@catenda.no, or you can contact me directly if you have any questions or want to have an extra session about the mobile app. So thanks for now. See you later.